Let's go, Panthers.
First opened back in 2008. There's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Booted that one a little bit too far. It's all right.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's complete right side to Connell. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
I don't know how he got so wide open.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, DJ Gibbs.
Great hit. Looks like Christian Harris. Or is that Patrick Quinn? Can't tell.
3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
That was Patrick Quinn.
Let's go now. Panthers 60. Panthers.
They'll look to throw here.
Great pass rush from Princely. I couldn't get any, but that's okay. Okay, okay.
Carolina defense.
Bring up 3rd down.
To throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
He'll find his rookie.
Damn, he can go for this, can't he?
And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one
Good stop.
away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. At their own 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Go. Hey.
They go play action. Young. To the right side. Hauled in by McMillan. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive. 12 yards.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a 1st down on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Looking to throw, Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight tight ends know that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
It's Young off play action. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Sanders. Touchdown.
Let's freaking go. Wide open. Go Panthers.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle.
Kickoff dot. Love a kickoff dot.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Carolina defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 4.
Huge play here. Gotta get off the field on 3rd.
They'll set up a throw.
Pick. McCreary.
That's going to be intercepted.
Dog.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, it's Hubbard going left. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6. To throw, Young. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by
Terrible read.
And the Colts are going to get this back.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what the fuck that was. Terrible ball.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Colts had 1 and 6 now. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, They're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
There's no way he's catching that, dude. How is he catching that?
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Back to throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
At the 17-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take go.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the arc. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ready?
Now Young. And that is incomplete here.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Right, 6. Right, 95. Set.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's good for the Panthers. 1st down. 1st and 10.
7-7, our score after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. 22 meter.
Young off the bootleg. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
33, yellow.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Now here's Young. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Blue 32. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Young. They'll find McMillan here. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's another Panthers first down. A gain of 14. First down,
Yellow,
Carolina.
13. Long, 10. 10.
Young to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Ready, ready. 50, green.
Young now.
Great catch from Easter. Hell yeah. Let's go. Hell yeah. I love that.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
Hubbard is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Colts 5-yard line.
10 black. Check, hot.
Young to throw it. Throwing middle.
Jeez, dude.
Incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
45, white.
Throwing, Young. Touchdown!
Let's go.
Xavier Leggett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they
My God, bro.
they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last
Colts are
time.
running right to us.
Have they been able
I don't
to
know why
keep
he's not running the ball
themselves
more.
mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Dude, that's a fucking flat. I don't get it. I don't get this game. I don't understand. Bro, why the fuck? It's a flat. They passed the 6.
And this was a nice example of an offensive
Whatever.
scheming his guy over.
I'll just set my class to 5 yards. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space,
It makes
but
no
plenty
sense,
of room
bro.
to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Hands it off out of the gun. And it's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Need to get off the field here on 4th.
Just 1 for 3.
Need to.
This is 3rd and 11.
On 3rd, I mean.
Now back to throw.
Great play. Trayvon Merrick.
And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
60 red. 43 rail. Ready?
Young. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready. 10 black.
Slot man moves right.
Hut, hut.
Young going to give it up on the touch pass. Oh, that is
Bro.
well read defensively.
My God. I thought I could outrun him, but obviously.
And that little touch pass going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Dude, fucking always calm.
To the air once more, Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this
good play.
inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Here we go. Red, 38.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Down. Blue, 32. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Young. And he's going to go down.
Sanders was open? He wasn't open when I looked at him. What the hell?
They push him back 8 yards and time on second down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
45, White.
Here's Young. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
Good pick.
And this is right down
1
the
point lead.
middle as he puts it through.
Let's try to take this into half now.
Move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Kickoff dot.
That one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, first and 10.
What the hell, dude? I'm not having a good time right now. I'm just grumpy, I guess.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10.
They'll drop the throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion.
Oh, that's a bail drop. Bail drop. I love a bail drop.
To the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a toss here, short side.
Great play, boys.
Not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
The Panthers.
I don't know why ETN left it. What a dumb fuck.
And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Out of his end zone, Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Second down and 6 now.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Young will set to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
60 red.
Now Young. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Jeez, dude, whatever.
Covered by the offense, but remember they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Looking up into the roof, and he
I just gave him 3 points, didn't I?
That flag accepted, and
No.
the offense up a little bit.
No.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half.
The score, Panthers 17, Colts 10.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk at the 20.
This is just awful. I don't know why I do these things. I don't know. Man, what was I thinking? Why would I try to... Oh, man, I don't know. I'm so confused. I don't know why I do these things.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Blue, 32.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Young. He'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. And he'll get this up to the 30.
Who the hell is trick shots?
14 yards, good for a first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
50, green. 560. Ready.
The play fake. Now Young. This is caught by McMillan. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. First down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ready?
To throw, Young. Got him in. That's Ligon. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Let's go. 45. White. 43 red.
Looking to throw, Young.
Dot. Let's go.
Touchdown. Jaden Reed from 21 yards away. And the Panthers
And I missed my
take the
top.
opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
They're on the 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
At the 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
It's a good play call.
With a 3rd and 2 coming up, they got 8 yards there.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
70 Timberwolves. Hot, hot.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Great play by C.J. Allen. He ends up
First
getting
down, at least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
41-yard line.
19-18.
He'll look to throw.
pick.
A rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt.
Let's go, Trayvon.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard.
Oh, please no go Colts. The Bucs are going to win the division, Bubba.
13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Young off the play fake. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, a 22.
That's another Panthers first down.
Yeah.
First and goal.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Ready.
They'll run here with Hubbard.
We need to get the end zone here. If not, it's still a 2-score game.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Oh, please no mean.
45, wide. Hut.
Again, it'll be Hubbard.
Good job, Chuba.
Nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Yup, we want to keep pounding. Keep pounding.
He's a big part of their offense.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, I'm sorry that happened to you. Bye-bye.
Red, 38. Ready.
Young quickly to the flag.
He didn't block him. What a dumb fuck. But Jaden Reed makes the play. Holy shit.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th
Go
on the
Panthers.
year. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
The Young's going to throw for this. It's complete. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out.
Been struggling to stop the run today. If he would have ran the ball more, I think this game would be a lot closer.
In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Damn, I shade inside.
To
Just
the
the
left side, he's got Warren, the tight end.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to air one out. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
What's wrong with Bale, Bubba?
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total.
Coming out in a 2 wide receiver set here. Interesting.
Contest.
Very interesting.
They'll look to throw again.
Good
And
play.
that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Damn.
And it's
He's open.
incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. 10 black.
Now Young. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
52 blue. Set.
3rd down, Young from the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. There's the Panthers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. It's caught by Davis. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw here.
Good job, Princey.
Too strong. They get there and take him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
The Colts on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw.
Good job, Princey. He's having a game.
Down here in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now the first carry here for the running back. Give him 6 on the run. They're going to be faced now with a 3rd and 12.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Yeah. Actually, wait. I gotta go talk to my brother real quick, then maybe. Let me see what my brother says.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. Okay. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
60 Eagle.
Back to throw here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
Listen, when you're at this point of the game, all options are on the table. 4th down, they say, we've got to go for it. And what a play they come up with. Big yardage there to keep the drive alive.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And they
Go
will take a
Panthers.
knee here